Welcome to Techjerry Aviation. Hope you all are doing great. My name is Jernel Singh and I am your trainer for this course. So far we have covered the safety management systems in airport ground handling, introduction to airport ground handling, and introduction to the course contents. I have shared the video links in the description box for the previous videos. Please watch and start learning with us. As I have mentioned earlier as well about the textbook on Airport Ground Handling 2021, it will be available on e-stores globally soon. Subsequently, it will be followed by a video course series on the airline's cabin crew. Today we are starting with a new module named Airport Infrastructure. So let us begin. Let us talk about the airport layout chart, as shown in the video. We will name out the major parts of the layout charts which should be known to the staff working in the airport. The airport consists of at least one surface where aircraft can land and take off. It also contains terminal buildings and other facilities as named in the layout chart diagram. The first one is the runway, followed by taxiway, leading aircraft to apron and ramp parking stands. As you can see, the location of the apron and ramp stands: passengers terminal, cargo terminal, general aviation terminal, helipad, fuel depot, hangars, air traffic control tower, dumbbells. On the land side, railway station and general parking and cab stands are shown. Now we will show you the location of each and every area in the layout diagram, one by one. Let us begin. Runway. This area is a restricted area, only authorized persons and authorized vehicles can enter it. This is called maneuvering area, used by aircraft for landing, takeoff, and taxiing. Taxiway. These are used for the ground movement of the aircraft after landing to exit the runway. By using taxiways, aircraft will go to the parking stands, either on the apron or on ramp as shown in the layout chart. The taxiway markings are shown by yellow lines. Apron and ramp. These are the parking stands, one near to the terminal building and another one is away from the terminal building. Passenger terminal. It is an interface between airside and landside area, used by passengers on departure and arrival. Cargo terminal. It's a terminal where freight or cargo handling is done. General aviation terminal. This is the terminal where private jets and chartered flights are handled. Helipad. These are the parking stands used by the helicopters, also known as choppers. It is denoted by a letter H. Fuel depot. It is used to supply the fuel for the aircraft fueling through fuel hydrant system, which is an underground fuel pipe system linked with all the parking stands. Hangars. They are enclosed sheds or buildings where aircraft can be parked for a longer time. It provides weather protection to the aircraft, as well as used for major repair work. Air traffic control tower. Here the air traffic controller controls the air traffic on the ground as well as in the air. The air traffic is the aircraft or the flights. It gives permission for landing, allocating stand numbers to arriving aircraft. For departing aircraft, it gives permission for pushback, taxi, and subsequent clearance for takeoff. Dumbbells. It is the area which is separated from other areas, used for aircraft de-icing. And these areas are on the land side of the airport, such as rail station, parking. Let us elaborate more on few parts of the layout chart. Runway. An airport consists of at least one surface, such as a runway, for a plane to take off and land. Every runway has a number on its both ends. This is as per magnetic orientation from magnetic north. As you can see, the number 25, in fact, it means 250 degrees, that is mentioned in this video. Another end would be 180 degrees apart, will be 070 degrees. We always take the first two letters to nominate the runway number. This you can understand by the diagram given, showing the magnetic north, used for orientation of the runway. And we have taken the first two letters of 220 degrees to mark the runway as number 22. Rest you can see aircraft landing and takeoff and runway lighting system. Taxiway. A taxiway is a path for aircraft, at an airport connecting runways with parking stands on aprons, ramps, hangars, terminals, and other facilities. As shown in the video, taxiways are used for ground movement of the aircraft, either after landing or while going for takeoff. All its movement is monitored and controlled by an air traffic control tower. After landing, it leads the aircraft to the designated parking stand, whose number is issued by ATC, Air Traffic Control. Let us continue. Terminal parking stand. It's an aircraft parking stand, on ramp, next to the terminal building, and uses an aerobridge for boarding and deboarding of passengers. Once the taxiing is finished, the aircraft is marshaled, guiding the aircraft by hand signals, to the parking stand. As you can see in the picture. After shutting down the main engines, aircraft wheel chocks are placed along with safety cones. Remote parking stands. It's an aircraft parking stand, on apron, away from the terminal building, and aircraft steps are used for boarding and deboarding of passengers. Since to maintain the apron discipline, and hazardous area passengers, staff and crew are commuted to, and from aircraft to terminal building, apron coaches are used. As shown in the picture. Let us quickly revise the landside area, terminal building, and airside areas, as shown in the picture. Airports are divided into two areas, landside and airside areas. Landside areas include vehicle parking lots, public transportation train stations, and access roads. Airside areas include all areas accessible to aircraft, including runways, taxiways, and ramp and apron. As you can see, the terminal building is an interface between the landside and airside areas. It is a security-controlled area. Staff requires a security pass, an identity card to enter the terminal building and airside area. You will get the detailed information in our textbook on airport ground handling, which will be soon available in e-stores. Now we will learn about the terminal building, in brief, that will make you familiarized with different sections of the terminal building. Departure level is the upper level. If the departure and the arrival are in the same terminal, they may be different if departure and arrival are in different terminal. Passengers on commercial flights access airside areas through terminals, where they can purchase tickets, check in themselves and their baggage, clear immigration, customs, and security check with intent to board the flight. There are waiting areas that provide passengers to wait before access to aircraft. Till boarding announcement call is typically called concourses, although this term is often used interchangeably with terminal. Premium class passengers are eligible to use the lounge facility at the airport. On arrival level, which is the lower section of the terminal building, in case the departure and arrival are in the same terminal, and they may be different if the departure and arrival are in the different buildings. At arrival, passengers deboard the aircraft, and after clearing immigration, claim their luggage in the arrival hall and exit the arrival terminal after customs check, through the green and red channel. For your information, the red channel is for those passengers who are carrying dutiable items, and which they need to declare to the customs, for the customs duty. And green channel is for those passengers who are not carrying any dutiable items. This is only to facilitate the passengers for easy exit on arrival. We will explain all these points in detail in the next video step by step. For domestic flights, customs and immigration checks are not required. Thank you for watching our video. We hope that you all like this video on airport infrastructure. Step by step we are going to cover each and every topic related to airport ground handling and cabin crew. If you're new here, please press the bell icon, as well as like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will continue with the new topics in the airport infrastructure.